Yo, what's good? We got another FLOYD debate tonight, and we starting a little early. Let's go. As you come in the building, be sure to smash the like button. My brother OTB comes back into the main stage. It's OTB week here on Knockout Boxing 86 TV. OTB is going to try to get back in the win column. FLOYD MAYWEATHER, WINKY WRIGHT. We get to talk some boxing tonight, bro. I've been pissed off for like the past week and a half, bro. Bud got your boy tight, Earl Spence, bro. Yeah, he got me tight, man. Right side already in the chat with the jokes, with the double negative, bro. I went to school too, right side. You ain't the only one that went to school, right side. Yeah, Bud did not duck. So what he's saying is, y'all, is that Bud did duck. Yeah. Mark Nash is ready to cook OTB ass. He the first one backstage. Like, what pop? Shit. He say, y'all got him messed up tonight, bro. Yeah. OTB, where you at? KQKC, where you at? Loyal to the game boxing talk, where you at? Let's get it. I'm trying to hit this roll call and get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Got my questions loaded up. There we go. Boom. Let's get this old coin toss. You know what I'm saying? Where the coin toss app at? There you go. There we go. Boom. There you go. OTB. Let me text him real quick. All right, that's it for that. Let me get this speaker turned on. You know what I'm saying? Get this camera turned on one time. There we go. Boom. There he is. Sip the old wine one time. That's good. It's real good. Let me holler at William real quick. Shout out to my brother William, old school. Salute Knockout Boxing. Salute to my brother William, old school. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me get these people in the building. Then we're gonna do a roll call and we're gonna get straight to it. Let me hit. I'm about to Kwame up. Waiting on you. All right. Let me hit KQ up. All right, there we go. All right, let's see who we got in the building so far, man. Shout out to Ralph Shelton. What's good with you? I Carmen 123. Dub right side in the building. Rob G Film in the building. What's up with it, Rob G? Dank Father the slid up in here. Light skin business in the building. Josh Sanders, 86. Not me. Let's give Bud a chance, fam. Let's get that fight in April. Still a good fight. I mean, I still want to see the fight, not me. I still want to see the fight, and so I'm happy that Earl said he gonna spin the block on his ass. I'm happy about that, and I do want to still see the fight, but I ain't giving him no chance on this one. He ducked that man. There's no reason, you know what I'm saying, that we shouldn't be getting this fight. The only reason we not getting the fight is because that man ducked him, bro. That's it. That's all. That's really all I got to say with it. If nobody's changed my mind, but if you want to try, I'm scheduling debates. You know, I need to get back in the ring, keep my sword sharp and shit. So anybody that disagree, hop out the comment section and come holler at your boy. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to my beautiful wife in the building. What's good, baby? Dante Hall is up in here. Daryl DeLoach is in the building. Who else we got, man? Who else we got up in here? Mr. Mechanical and slid up in here through the back though. Then we got my brother Right Side in the building with the super chat. He says, Bud scientific name, Anus Plateronchos. What that shit mean, man? What's that, bro? Is that like a scientific name of a duck? What that mean, bro? Don't come over here with your terms and shit, bro. Hold on. That's why I got Google, bro. What that is? Oh, a mallard. Oh yeah, that's the duck that be at the little lakes and shit. That's just a regular old duck, bro. Just say duck, bro. It's a boxing channel, all right? Don't come with the scientific shit, Right Side, okay? Don't do that to me, bro. Now I gotta start looking shit up. I don't know what shit mean. All right, I see Kwame in the background. I see Kwame. I'm waiting on the OG. And I'm waiting on OTB. Let me hit OTB on this line real quick. I know this. Didn't send me the voicemail. Where is this man at? All right. Go to his channel too and leave a comment there. You gonna get over here, bro. My brother. All right. I got Mark in here. I got Kwame in here from Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk. We just waiting on OTB, bro. And we waiting on KQKC. I'll call KQKQ. We'll jump right in. Hit him up real quick. Y'all sorry for the delay, everyone. But you know, sometimes take a little extra work to put these together. Smash that like button too while y'all in here, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you new. All that good stuff. We waiting on you, OG. Yeah. It's all good. All right, I'll see you in a minute. All right, peace. All right, OG coming through to get his judge on. While we waiting, bro. What up, Kyle? I see you in the building, bro. While we waiting, bro. Let's talk about this IG live for a little bit, man. Let's talk about this IG live for a little bit. So, Terrence Bud Crawford, bro. Just real quick. All that shit did, and I dropped the video on it, but in case you ain't watched that video, all that shit did was confirm what I had already told y'all, bro. The man is a duck, and he's just trying to save face, bro. And he did a horrible job at it. He started off by saying that he didn't even know the lawyer that Al Heyman was negotiating with, that the lawyer didn't represent him, wasn't part of his team, and he had no part in Terrence Crawford's stable and all that shit. So you want us to believe that you had somebody negotiating for you. You had someone that was going back and forth with Al Heyman, and they didn't even really represent you for real. It was all fake. Like that shit, that right off the rip, bro. That's one of the things he said in the first 5 minutes, bro. He said that shit in the first 5 minutes of that live, bro. Then when he started talking about the $25 million shit with him and Earl, the story changed. If you go and you play it, you'll hear that when he said he was talking to Earl about the shit, it was one hedge fund company that was offering them $25 million guaranteed each. By the time he said that he called Al Heyman because Earl didn't respond to him about the shit, He said he called Al Heyman, and then all of a sudden it was two companies that was offering only $20 million for each of them and not $25 million, bro. So his story just changed left and right, bro. Left and right. And then he goes on to say all of these horrible things about Al Heyman and how they effed him over and how he agreed to this and agreed to that, and he knew he was getting effed over, but he wanted to fight so bad and he agreed to it. But also called Al Heyman a good guy and he's cool and he like, bro, just it was bad, bro. And I said it before he went live. Before that man went live, before he did it, you can go check my Twitter feed. Follow me on at KO Boxing 86 TV. I said, do not do it. Public speaking is not your forte, and you're only going to make it worse for yourself. Fast forward 24 hours later, here we are. The man that did exactly what I told y'all he was going to do. He made it worse for himself. Shout out to Sir Ant Bo. Shout out to Nick J. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button as you come in the building. We're about to get started here momentarily. I just got some brothers running late right now. Give me 1 second. Shout out to LT with that super sticker with the $5, man. I appreciate you coming through and showing love to the channel, man. Thank you so much. And so, oh, there you go, bro. Wait, bro, OTB, 7 o'clock, bro. Do you need me to drop the link? Like, what you doing, bro? You ain't answering your phone. I'm emailing you. I'm hitting comments on your page, bro. Do you need me to drop the link, my brother? Let me know. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop it anyway. I hope this is not an indication of how you about to do in this damn debate, bro. I hope you are going to be ready to do your thing. There you go. All right, we got everybody here. Let me bring them up. We're going to go over the rules. I'm going to get their last words, and we're going to get it popping. And then my brother OG KQKC should be here momentarily, hopefully by the time that we get done going over all of this stuff. So let me get my brother Mark up here. Let me get my brother Loyal to the Game, Kwame up here. Let me get my brother OTB up here. And there goes my OG KQKC in the building. Fellas, what's up? Let's go to Mark first. Mark, how you doing, bro? You on mute, Mark.
Oh man, sorry about I'm sounding late, y'all.
It's all good, OG. It's all good. Shout out to my brother. Who did I saw coming here? Dante Hall, I see you. Shawala Allah, I see you in the building. Bruce Gas, I see you. What's good with y'all, man? Salute to y'all. Mark, you still on mute, bro. We'll skip over Mark. We'll go to Kwame from Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk first. Kwame, what's up, man? Let everybody know what you got popping, bro, and let us know what you're looking for as you judge the debate tonight, man.
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm just here to give a fair assessment. May the best man win. Make sure you sell your delivery points and stay away from the falsehoods. And we should have a great debate.
Already. Shout out to Jay Chestnut in the building. I see you, Jay. Let me know when you want to get back in the ring, Jay. I know you took a hard one with your boy, but let me know. Let me know what you want to do, Jay. I can set somebody up for you because I got people looking for debates for this month, man. Let's go to the OG KQKC. KQKC, man, let everybody know what you got going on and what you're looking for as you judge your first debate on the TKO Debate Series, man.
All right. Well, you know the OG, man. I'm do what I do every day, But tonight, I'm just looking for because, like, let's just say I don't know nothing about Winky Wright or Floyd Mayweather. All right, make me a believer. All right, let me know about these guys. That's what I want to know. I want to know facts. That's all I'm looking for. Facts.
Already. And let me go to my brother OTB. OTB, bro. Let everybody know what you about to do to him, man. What you got going on, man, and what type of performance can we expect as you make your return to the TKO Debate Series, man?
Man, we about to show up and show out. Y'all know what we here for. I ain't even gonna hold everybody too long. We here to show up and show out. We gonna get straight to it. You understand? And I think y'all might be surprised. I don't know if y'all know about some of this shit, man, but you know what I mean? Shit, look like a duck, quack like a duck. It ain't a goose.
Okay. Mark, you back, bro?
He on mute.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Mark, if you're talking.
I'm here.
There you go. What's good with it, Mark?
Check 1 2. Y'all hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, brother. How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm good. What's popping? How y'all feel? What's the deal?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Look, man, let everybody know what you got going on, man, and what can we expect for you, man? What type of performance you putting on tonight, man, for your first appearance on the TKO Debate Series?
Beautiful night of boxing. Beautiful conversation. Okay. Nothing short of excitement. Oh man, this is gonna be fun, man. Shout out to you guys for having me on. OTB so graciously last night say he's gonna go first, so I'm just excited to hear what he got, man. Let's get it.
You going? You on your battle rap shit? Hey yo, like you ain't even. I can't even flip the coin. Well, shit, let me go ahead and get rid of this goddamn coin flip app. He's gonna come straight out the gate like a damn battle rapper. And so 10 minutes each, 5-minute rebuttals. You don't have to use the whole time. Judges will be me, KQ, KC, and Loyal to the Game. I'm also acting as a moderator. I'm going to respect my debaters. So please, if you drop a super chat, I appreciate you, but I have to catch it in between rounds. I'm not cutting either one of these brothers off while they cooking. We're going 3 rounds on Floyd Mayweather and Winky Wright. I'm excited about this because y'all know I'm a boxing nerd. So anytime we get to talk about the shit other than what everybody else is talking about, I'm very excited to do it. So we right out the gate with it. First round, here's the question that we asking. So you got some people that say, yeah, Floyd, you know what I'm saying? He all this, he all that, but he ain't really want to catch no fade with Winky like that. That's what they say. They say he ain't want to catch no fade with Winky like that. Mark Nash say y'all crazy. My brother OTB say they own to something for thinking that shit. So we going right out the gate with it. First question, did Floyd Mayweather avoid Winky Wright? My brother OTB is gonna go first. He's gonna have 10 minutes once he start talking, and he gonna tell y'all why he believes that Winky Wright did avoid Floyd.
The game fell off, didn't he?
No, he back. And then Mark is gonna tell y'all why Floyd didn't avoid Winky. But you got 10 minutes, OTB. Tell us why Floyd Mayweather did avoid Winky Wright. Timer starts as soon as you start talking, bro.
All right, man. It's quite simple. Did Floyd Mayweather avoid Winky Wright? You damn right he did. In my Shaft voice. Yeah, man, you damn right. July 19th, 2005. Floyd tells the Las Vegas Review, also tells the Boxing Voice, I want to fight Winky Wright. Let's get it. You understand? Also, you got Winky Wright himself, who went on who's on this all on the record, all facts. He says this out of his mouth. So Floyd called me out. His words. Floyd was the one who called me out right here on Boxing Talk. Excuse me. On Boxing Talk a few months ago. That's gonna be an interview we're gonna get back to. But right now, I just gave y'all 2 documentations when Floyd called this man out. So what we gonna talk about here is accountability, because a lot of people will say Floyd was fighting at 130. Wink was at 150. Y'all know who we dealing with. Let's set the stage here. Let me tell y'all what was going on here. Winky Wright was just coming off 3 of the biggest fights in the 5-fight pound-for-pound streak ever, in which he had just beat Sugar Shane Mosley twice to become undisputed at 154. Then moved up to 160 and beat Felix Trinidad. Now, after he beat Felix Trinidad, this went out a rambling start about him being pound-for-pound #1. But Floyd managed to put his goddamn foot in his mouth like he always do. So he say, I want to fight Winky Wright. So coming from Gary Shaw, who is the promoter from Winky Wright, this happened on a Sunday. Gary Shaw say, I was in the top-ranked offices on Monday. Like, take the what and lead the what? No big man. He say, I was in that office on Monday, and I wanted to make it happen. He say, and they was willing to make it happen, which Top Rank attests to. Top Rank also did credify that they was in there the next day trying to make this fight happen. So, given that, Floyd and them had a list of stipulations for this fight to take place. You understand? Floyd and them had some stipulations. So now that we know that Floyd and them, before we get to the stipulations, let's get to the promoters. Because the promoter, Gary Shaw, and Bob Arum at the time, who was Floyd Mayweather promoter, you will have to ask the question, did they work together before? Have they worked together before? You damn right they did. Diego Corrales and Luis Castillo fights 1 and 2. So now you got 2 times when these 2 promoters don't work together. So they understood what Mr. Gary Shaw was in expectations of within their term sheets. But I just want to know how you can be the A side and have listed shit that you want in a fight when the best credible fighters on your resume at the time is Angel Manfredi and Dwayne Chop Corley. But another subject, we ain't even gonna get there. We ain't gonna dig that. We ain't gonna dig that grave. So now tell me how typical these demands was. There was an 8-pound rehydration clause. The fight would be fought at 154. You understand? This was the term sheet, which is ironic that we in a process in boxing when term sheets, you understand, are such a spectacle right now. But this was the term sheet in which Top Rank presented Gary Shaw with. 8-pound rehydration limit, fight would be at 154. Fight would be, hold on. The weigh-ins would take place the morning of the fight, which I found odd. Because we all know that in boxing, you weigh in on Friday, fight Saturday night. They give you 1 day, which tells me Floyd and them was worried about rehydration. They was worried about the problems that Wink would cause being a bigger fighter, which I can expect that. I wasn't at all disappointed about that. You understand? But the last one is what bothered me, because the last stipulation of it was that it had to take place in Nevada. Now, anybody who's a Floyd Mayweather fan, a Mayweather fan, y'all know that this man, you understand, y'all know how much the Nevada Commission protected him. But that's another subject as well. You understand? But now let's get to the money. Because he wasn't money yet. He was Pretty Boy Floyd. Now let's get to the money. Wink say shit. In the interview later on, when Boxing Talk asked him why the fight didn't happen, Wink say shit, I think 50-50 is the only way. He the best fighter out there. I'm the best fighter out there, except I've been beating the best. So 50-50 or nothing. Mr. Gary Shaw proclaims that when they was promoting Diego Corrales, Luis Castillo 2, him and Bob Arum agreed to 50-50. But when it came time to sign a contract, because they didn't expect Wink to meet all of their demands, once he jumped through all these damn hoops and tell them, you know what, and Wink on the record saying, I beat my body up. I understand how hard a fight it is. But you know what? Since Jermaine Taylor don't want that smoke, he don't want the rematch, because mind y'all, Wink Wright will also go on to beat Trinidad and then fighting the draw with Jermaine Taylor, who would later become undisputed at 160. So obviously this man was chasing down smoke. He say shit, but you know what? Since he don't want that smoke, then and Oscar don't want to fight me, then I'll beat up on Floyd in the meantime, since he put my name in his mouth. I'll whoop his ass in the meantime. Then I'm gonna go back and whoop Jermaine Taylor and get my get back. You understand? But when it came to that, I thought it was odd that Wink was willing to give him 50-50, because the resumes certainly don't match up. You understand? And not only that, Wink was undisputed at 154. And then he had just, you understand? And not only was he undisputed at 154 fighting Sugar Shane Mosley, beat him after he had just beat Oscar De La Hoya in the biggest goddamn fight of his career. Trinidad only had lost to Bernard Hopkins, but he was a champion when they fought. So you understand, nevertheless, this man was chasing down the smoke, and then Floyd had to put his foot in his mouth. But once again, you understand, like we say, we didn't give you every attribute, and shit, they didn't want to make that fight happen for obvious reasons, which I can understand. But the facts is the facts. And if it looked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, you can't call it a goose. You said this man's name. Now, whether your ass was clout chasing or whether your ass actually thought that was a fight that you was capable of winning, you shouldn't have said his name. And when you did, Wink Wright showed up with all the smoke, and he was watching for the smoke signals. On that, I rest my case.
All right. We're going to Mark Nash. Mark, you got starts as soon as you start talking. Your opening round, bro. Go ahead.
I look. My question for you, hold up. So you said I got a rebuttal, or am I doing my opening round?
You're doing your opening round.
All right.
You're doing your opening round. Rebuttal's next.
Okay.
You're doing your opening round. Just tell us why Tell us why Floyd Mayweather did not avoid Winky Wright.
Okay, simple as that. I can tell you why Floyd didn't duck Winky Wright. Can I share my screen, please? Can I share my screen? I need to share the screen, please, and then we can have.
Yeah, if you got that option too, I don't know how to do it, bro.
I got that option. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Can you put this on the screen for the people so they can read along? All right, man, here we go. Now, see, he brought up Gary Shaw, put a little graphic together for you guys so you can read along and understand what I'm talking about. Some of you guys might not know this was a topic of contention back in 2004, 2005. While you're looking at the screen, if you're at home, open up your cell phones, open up your laptop, pull up BoxRec with me because we're going to go to there next. So my man is saying, he referenced this interview from ESPN. It's a 2005 interview, Steve Kim with Gary Shaw. Y'all know Gary Shaw in the corner. And the bottom line is this. The fight ended up with money. That's the problem. Nobody ducked nobody. That's not my words. That's Gary Shaw words that he just summoned, right? So let's read along. He said, when I was in Aram's office, he talked about different splits, Shaw recalled. He said, I started to yell. I said, it got to be 50-50. He said, all right, why are you yelling? I'm just the messenger. Come back, we'll do the deal. This is Bob, right? Talking to Gary Shaw. He said, I walked downstairs. They were at the Beverly Hills Hotel, as my man said a while ago. But it was 55-45. No, it's got to be 50. That's why the deal ended right there, right? So they went back. The deal was dead. Goes back later. Same interview. Bob Arum confirmed that Winky Wright Mayweather fight is dead as of now. He said there were requests made by Mayweather. We laid it out. Because Mayweather was the A side. And he said, I think there were fair requests, said the veteran promoter. Gary rejected them. So there's no fight. So they're going to figure out what to do next. See, the bottom line is this. Winky Wright didn't have the best business, man. So some time later, they came back to the table trying to get the fight together. Bob Arum said, we never really had to understand. See, my guy right there, OTB, was like, well, Floyd put his foot in his mouth. Bob Arum right here, quote, this is in the Tampa Bay Times. You can look this up. Writer John C. Cotty. He said, we never had an understanding. He said, but he was like, yo, I can get with Jim Wilkes and we can get this deal done at any problem. See, at this time, Winky Wright had Don King, because he had Don King had an option on him from the Trinidad fight. He had Jim Wilkes and Gary Shaw all in his pocket. He said, I can make the deal with Wilkes, but basically, this shit ain't happening with Gary Shaw for some whatever reason. So the bottom line is this. Winky Wright is a hell of a fighter. This breaks my heart more than anything, because I believe the guy was phenomenal. But let's go over here to BoxRec. Winky Wright had his best years in boxing. He had like a 1.5, 2-year run, 2004, 2005. He beat Shane Mosley back-to-back, 2004. Then he had the big fight where he beat Trinidad. That's when this Mayweather fight started talking about. Around that time, Mayweather was the ace. I don't know what he was talking about, because what would happen next, Mayweather would go on one of the best boxing runs you've ever seen. He never fought on regular HBO after that. He fought Sean Bray Mitchell that year, who was that same year. Winky Wright fought Sam Solomon. They ain't even put Sam Solomon on the damn poster. Just wrote his name up there. He had a draw with Jermaine Taylor, had a unanimous decision with Ike Corte. Then he went on a losing streak that would last from 2007 to 2012, where he was plagued by injuries, bad business. I looked up in 2022, he filed for bankruptcy now. But that fight with Mayweather, I know you was like, well, he fighting Sean Bay Mitchell. Who's Sean Bay Mitchell? Sean Bay Mitchell was a former champ. But let's never forget this part. Sean Bay Mitchell, that fight was sponsored and paid for by Jordan Brand and Nike. That was a big fight for Mayweather, moving up to 147. He destroyed Sean Bay Mitchell. And from then on, he never fought on pay-per-view again. Versus my boy over here went on a losing streak from 2007 to 2012. After this unanimous decision with Ike Corte, he got beat by B-Hop. 2007, then fight to 2009, Paul Williams, then fight against 2012. Shit, he might be Keith Thurman. That might be why they so close bound there. Maybe it's a Florida thing. I don't know. But let's keep it a buck. Floyd Mayweather, after he fought Sean Bay Mitchell, man, he went on to fight Zab Judah, pay-per-view. Carlos Baldomir, pay-per-view. People was like, why you fighting Baldomir? Because they was like, yo, you fighting Zab Judah, fight the guy who beat Zab Judah. Then he fought him, pay-per-view. De La Hoya, pay-per-view. Ricky had pay-per-view. My G, they're 20 pounds apart. Y'all saying he ducked the guy. No. It was the money. Winky Wright fucked off his career. He passed up on the Oscar De La Hoya fight that he could have fought Oscar De La Hoya. Got $6 million and $6 off of every pay-per-view. Nah, he wanted 50-50. He wanted 50-50 with Mayweather. He had 3 big fights. 2 of them with Shane, 1 with Trinidad, and this nigga started thinking he was the GOAT. I'm sorry, bro. You're not. The fight comes down to money. That is stated by Gary Shaw in his interview. More importantly, we gotta refresh this. My man, he said, what he said? I wrote this down. The same day weigh-in. Bro, we do say, look, if it's a catch weight, guys do same day weigh-ins all the time. The guy Floyd was coming from 135 up to 154. They was doing the same day weigh-in because it was a rehydration clause. Couldn't gain more than 8 pounds. This is simple. I know you might not have heard of. I don't know how long you've been watching. I think it's Oxtails and Biscuits. Only talking bases. I forgot his name already. My brother. All I'm trying to tell you is catch weights. They do same day weigh-in sometimes. It's a rehydration clause. Where I'm at on the time. Where I'm at on my time. Where I'm at on the time.
You got 4 minutes.
All right. So back to this right here. When he fought Jermaine Taylor, I'm gonna give him his credit. I thought he won that fight, but he didn't. He got a draw. I thought he won the fight, every statistical category. But you was giving him credit for the fight, talking about he fought Jermaine Taylor like he won that shit. He didn't win that fight. He didn't win the fight. On paper, he got a split draw. The problem here is this. Some people have some kind of disdain for Floyd Mayweather. I get it. He's young, fly, and flashy. But when you go back and look at it, how do you duck a guy 2 divisions heavier than you? You guys want to set up a fight, set up the catch weight. The guy wants 50-50. He's no position to argue and debate 50-50. He's not that guy. Floyd Mayweather was making the big purse. He was the guy. He was the pound-for-pound guy, not Winky Wright. Winky Wright had a nice run, but he got burned out. It was 2004, 2005, and that was it. After that, it started to go downhill for him. After that, it started to go downhill. And with that, I just want y'all to know Floyd Mayweather did not duck Winky Wright. See, the problem, a lot of this shit started, I think Showbiz, the adult, put out a video, and guys like Oxtails and Biscuits, they watch that, and they think that's all they need to learn about boxing. But no, my brother, it's more to it. Even if you watch that video, that guy saying, I don't know why the fight fell apart, so it's a duck. So you don't know, so it's a duck. No, it's money. It all came down to money. The guy wanted 50-50. Floyd said no, 55-45. And 5% stopped Winky Wright. 5%, he went acquiesce. It was going to be the biggest fight of his life. But even in that interview that you referenced, Gary Shaw even said, it's lose-lose for my guy. It's a win-win for Mayweather. No, Winky didn't want that fight. He thought Floyd was too much of a risk, low reward. With that, I rescind my time.
All right, we got my brother OTB. 5 minutes for your rebuttal. Clock starts as soon as you start talking, bro. Go ahead.
Man, I prefer only the best, which is what the fuck he not. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, man. You just summed up the end of Winky Wright career, and you made the case for my point, which was that at the time in 2005, Floyd didn't want this fight. It was in his fight. And at what point do he become the A-side and he had only beat DeMarcus Corley? You told us that he went on to fight pay-per-view fights after that moment. So what the fuck made what made him the A-side? Like I was waiting on that the whole time. He wasn't the A-side, goddamn it, and he had a promoter just like Winky Wright did. They both had promoters. You ain't talking about Money Mayweather. You talking about Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather, who, like we say, had to go through Bob Arum. So that's who had the final say so in the 50-50 or whatever. But nevertheless, that was generous. Shit, Wink was coming off the biggest wins in his career. Floyd was getting ready to fight the biggest fights of his. We talking about 2 different time periods. On that, I'm done.
Already. All right, let's go. Let's go, Mark. You got your rebuttal, man. You got 5 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna say this, man. The thing he's talking about, what made Floyd was coming off an excellent performance, beautiful performance, one-sided ass whipping of one Arturo Gatti. May he rest in peace. My brother, Floyd was out of here, bro. He was out of here. Before that, he was already he was already on all those Roy Jones undercards, and they was building Floyd up. Floyd had that big ass show out. His coming out party to many was the Arturo Gotti part. So since that fight didn't fall through with Winky Wright, yeah, they fought Sean Bay Mitchell, moved up one weight class, came up in weight, beat Sean Bay Mitchell, who was a champion, destroyed Sean Bay Mitchell. But Winky Wright shit was built off of Shane Mosley that he fought twice. Fought him twice. Floyd beat Shane Mosley so one-sided that one fight. Nobody would. You couldn't pay Shane Mosley's family to come see that shit twice. It was ugly. It was brutal what he did to him. The guy couldn't touch him other than that second round. But yes, that fight had money behind it. Floyd had the money behind him. He had the Jordan brand behind him. He had HBO behind him. Floyd was fighting on HBO pay-per-view, not regular HBO, like Winky Wright. I'm telling you, man, like if you do your research, Oxtails and Biscuits, I promise you'll see that in 2000 and what you say, 5, that right there was Winky Wright's best year. He had just fought Trinidad. But the money, the clout, the hype got to him, dog, and he wanted 50-50. He even said he said himself, like with the Oscar negotiations, he was like, yo, he blew that off because of negotiations. So it won't just Floyd. This how he was moving with everybody, dog. He turned down $6 million and $6 on pay-per-view with Oscar. Why? To go in there and fight Sam Soliman? No. The bottom line up front is this: the guy didn't want to fight. He didn't want to acquiesce to the money. It was all about the money. I'm not saying Winky dug Floyd, but I'm damn sure saying Floyd didn't dug Winky. It came down to the money. Winky Wright was finally having some success with the Mosley 2 fights and the Trinidad, and he wanted to get the big checks. And he was not about to acquiesce and have to come down and weight to a smaller guy. 2 weight divisions, though. But so by your logic, I guess Devin Haney's ducking Errol Spence. All right, time.
I bet. All right, let's go to the judges, man. Let me get the poll going. We're gonna go to loyal to the game, Kwame first. Kwame, let me know who you giving this round to and why you giving it to him, man.
Man, fire round. Both guys came out hot. OTB definitely came out cooking. He had a rhythm going. I was like, damn, Mark Nash, this one going to be tough for you, bro. But Mark came out with the showstopper to me, man, when he pulled up the article and used the same point of contact that OTB used to show that it was about money. And right there, then and there, it made OTB's argument to me null and void. So I have to give Mark Nash the first round.
All right, let's go to the OG KQ. Who you giving the first round to?
Man, all right, I ain't gonna take up much of y'all time. I'm gonna get to it. OTB came out fine, But only thing about it that he had me going and he stopped and said, okay, well, that's a different story. That's a different time. Then he go to another time, and he said, that's a different story. That's a different time. I mean, he had the energy. But here come Mark. Mark had the graphics. He had the facts right there on the screen where you could read along, And yes, and also, I know about that fight, and yes, I hate to say it, but that was a Jordan promotion because I remember that fight very well with Sean Bay Mitchell. And Floyd wearing the headband with the Jordan brand and Jordan brand in the middle of the ring. But anyway, still in all, he came with the facts. That's what I was looking for. Like I said at the beginning, I want the facts. And OTB kept getting almost there. Then he changed up. But Mark came back with the facts. The facts was the money. The money was the reason why. And that was the reason, the money. And of course, like he said about Gary Shaw, Gary Shaw pretty much said, hey, look, my fighting pretty much kind of screwed, which it was. But Bob Arum got the best deal, for Floyd Mayweather. So I want to get around to Mark Nash on that one. All right.
Okay. All right. For me, man, look, OTB, I thought he came fire, bro. Like he was talking about how, how they wanted a rehydration clause in the contract, how they wanted to weigh in the same day of the fight, that the fight had to take place in Nevada. That seemed like some shit that people want when they want somebody to say no to the fight. Like that, so he had me going with that shit. Like it seemed like they was asking for shit to try to get oh shit, hold on. Like they was asking for shit to try to get Winky Wright and his team to just walk away from the deal. Then he documented how Floyd called out Winky Wright, and then Winky responded. He talked about how Top Rank was willing to make the fight. And he said that he brought up the great point that they promoters had worked together before, so it should be no issue because they did Corrales and Castillo twice. And he said how Winky talked about how he wanted 50-50. Then he made the argument that Winky deserved 50-50. Then you got Mark with the show actually showing the quotes, presenting and showing the quotes of and basically blaming his whole thing was blaming the fight on the money that Winky Wright wanted, and not so much that Floyd avoided him, that they just couldn't get the fight right. Then we go into the rebuttal, and OTB I thought had a great comeback when he was like, "How was Floyd the A side when shit like he ain't did no pay-per-views yet?" At the time that him and Winky was negotiating, he ain't been on pay-per-view. So what makes you the A side over Winky, who had bigger wins than you, who was you know what I'm saying, who was more established with his wins over Shane Mosley? And then Mark rebutted that, saying how Floyd was coming off of a beautiful performance. That Wright, and then he talked about how Wright beat Shane Mosley very convincingly, which I didn't really get the point of that. But then he also brought up a point of how Winky Wright blew the Oscar De La Hoya negotiations. And then he said Wright didn't want the fight or something along those lines. But I just thought with my other two judges that the show was good in kind of a turning point in the round. Oh shit, can you hear me?
You breaking up.
He breaking up.
Ah, damn.
You good.
Give me a second, y'all.
You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Long story short, I think the slideshow and the quotes that Mark provided would be a turning point in the round if he would have addressed and fucking weigh in the same day of the fight. Because when he addressed it, like, I feel you, like sometimes that shit does happen. They asking for the same day of the fight, but people that's asking for that shit, bro, that just make me believe that they don't really want to fight. But I can't say that that was a cause for avoiding fight because Winky did agree to it. So I too am gonna give the round just slightly to Mark, and edge it his way in this one. So we got Mark Nash up 1-0. Looks like the chat also gave it to Mark Nash. So we're gonna go ahead and end the poll. We're gonna go to round 2. Mark is gonna go first in this round. Let me see here. We got the question. All right, boom. So they brought up Shane Mosley a little bit. Shane Mosley is a point of contention. So we got a very simple question, bro. Very simple question. Which fighter beat Shane Mosley more? We got Floyd's win over Shane Mosley. We got what we saw Winky Wright do to Shane Mosley.
Knockout, you breaking up again. You might need to do whatever you need to do to get cleared up.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, how about now? Mic check. Am I good?
Yeah, you good,
Yes,
bro.
you good,
I
bro.
bet. All right. Basically, we on the round 2, and before I break up again, whose victory over Shane Mosley was more impressive? We got OTB is gonna argue that Winky Wright's victory over Shane Mosley was more impressive. Mark is gonna argue that Floyd Mayweather's victory over Winky Wright, over Shane Mosley, was more impressive. It's gonna be on Mark first this round. Mark, go ahead and cook. You got 10 minutes. Tell us why Floyd's victory was more impressive than Winky's.
Check 1 2. Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Well, let's start off by saying this. Mayweather versus Mosley. This fight for me was a beautiful fight. As you do know, Floyd had been chasing him for a minute.
I want to fight the best they got out there. I would love to fight Constantine or Toro Gotti, the best out there. And I hear that Shane Mosley is coming down to 147. I hear Oscar De La Hoya is coming down to 147. For Floyd Mayweather is willing to go to 147.
So this was back in the day. I hope y'all heard that, right? So he wanted this guy for a minute. Now, I remember after a fight, Larry Merchant won't shit, but Larry Merchant did one thing right. He got Shane Mosley on record ducking Mayweather. Now listen to this shit.
Offer on the table for you next week.
Definitely. I know there's a fight in November, and he has that card in November. Margarito's sitting out there waiting for an opportunity, and he's one of the next top welterweights out there. Won't they go ahead and fight? And next year,
why they don't fight?
Never heard of it.
Let's keep it going.
And Floyd can meet up after that fight.
He said, "Let them fight." We getting there. Let's go.
Well, wouldn't that possibly interfere with the plans of your boss, or part opportunity?
I'm sitting here, my tooth is a little loose right.
Say what? What'd he say? His tooth loose?
Never heard of it.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, you know, as I'm sitting here, my tooth is a little loose right now. I'm trying to figure out if I gotta go to the dentist and give me some dentures in a second.
Man, this nigga didn't want to fight Floyd, but he did fight Floyd. And you know what happened? He had one moment in one round, and he got his ass kicked so bad that whole fight. And Floyd's been so dominant his whole career. They still talk about that. Those two punches, those two overhand rights that he landed on Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather outlanded him, according to the punch stats we got on the screen, 123 to 207. Mosley only landed 46 of 169. It's 27%. Got his ass kicked, dominated. You couldn't get Mosley's family to come see him fight Floyd Mayweather again. Winky Wright, on the other hand, oh yeah, we can see that a couple of times because he had some success in there. He at least landed some shots. This guy was swimming in the wind, swimming in the air, just flapping his arms, fighting Mayweather. He could not get off. He just couldn't get off. The kid was too fast. His conditioning was too strong. He was too quick, too much power. The accuracy, the counters, he couldn't do shit with him. Winky Wright came in there with the high guard behind the jab all night, allowing himself to get hit, and he just walked through Shane Mosley, and he did some good work. But let's not mistake, that fight with the Mayweather fight, what you saw with Mayweather versus Mosley was a virtuoso performance from the second round on. First, and look, and even after he got rocked with that Mosley shot, he ate the shot and held on, ate another shot, held on, and start walking towards Mosley. Stepped to him. He stepped right to him. He didn't run from him. Nah. Mayweather versus Mosley performance, not only did Mayweather beat him better than Winky did, Mayweather showed a lot of people a lot of things in that fight. He showed that he had gut. He showed that he had grit. He had a chin. He showed that he knew how to dig deep. And he had to dig deep early. He took away that right hand from Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley never landed that shot anymore in that fight. But I get it. You land that one shot and then people think, oh, you the GOAT and Floyd ducked you. No. Floyd beat that man, dominated him. I mean, this shit, like I said, the shit was brutal. And I'm going to be honest, they still show that shit on Classic Fights. Niggas don't be out here watching no Classic Fights of Shane Mosley versus Winky Wright. I mean, maybe Oxtails and Biscuits do it, or only Tampa Boxing. Is it only Tampa Boxing? Is he from Florida, son? I don't know. Only talking bullshit. My brother, I got love for you, and I call you my brother because I love you. But you are wrong again. And I'm sorry, I had to put a case on you. Checkmate. Your mic's muted, Knockout Boxing.
All right, we're going to OTB. OTB, tell us why Winky Wright's performance over Floyd Mayweather was more impressive.
So, all that shit cute.
Over Mosley, I mean, my bad, but go ahead. You got it.
So, all that shit cute hashtag. But at the end of the day, the business of boxing kept him from fighting Winky Wright, but Sugar Shane ducked him. I don't get it. I never understand that one. You got to really make me understand that one. Second off, man, Floyd fought him at the age of 38. Wink fought him at 32 and 33. Mind you, that's a 5 to 6 year difference. So after the age of 35, let me tell you what happened to your body. After the age of 35, your body start breaking down bone faster than it ever did. So your body, because it don't use milk, goddammit, for your bones and calcium, it use it as a dietary supplement. You understand? So your body work different and your muscle tone is different. Therefore, your balance is different. Next off, at the age of 35, man, your body don't even produce testosterone the same way. So Floyd fighting him at 38 just ain't impressive to me. I'm sorry. We know how important testosterone is to fighters. You understand? Now let's talk about, we done got into how they were, what state they was in physically, because you don't feel the same at 32 and 33 that you did at 38. I think we can now be sure of that, you understand? But now let's get into what point they was in mentally. Because when Winky Wright fought Sugar Shane Mosley, he was coming off of a win, the biggest win in his career against Oscar De La Hoya. When Floyd Mayweather fought Sugar Shane Mosley, he was 3 fights from retiring. When Winky Wright fought Sugar Shane Mosley, he would become champion 2 more times than when Floyd fought Sugar Shane Mosley. So you talking about 2 different Sugar Shane Mosleys, obviously. Now let's talk about the punch. Because you just told us about this punch, but I asked you to go in history and tell us another time when you seen Floyd legs buckle and Floyd land and record 9 punches over the course of a round, throwing a total of 11 punches. For 1 minute and 1 second, this man threw 1 goddamn punch, and it got countered with another right hand from Sugar Shane. Now you talking about a 38-year-old Sugar Shane that buckled Floyd in round 2, ducked Floyd earlier when you got bounced Sugar Shane. So he ducked him in a fight, man, when he would go on to fight Oscar De La Hoya, Winky Wright twice for undisputed, amongst others. But he ducked Floyd at this time period. Like, this shit don't make sense to me. So for a man who get hurt by the same person at 38, who 2 years later would get walked out of boxing by David Ain't Your Mama, David Is Your Niece, David Avocado, David Avanesian, walked this man out of boxing 3 years after Floyd got buckle banged in the 2nd round. So you ask me whose win was more impressive? Of course, Winky Wright's. Because we done already established that he beat Sugar Shane when he was at the peak of his physical abilities, coming off the biggest fight spans in his career, the biggest win in his career. He was at the peak of his mental state. Boxing 80% mental, hashtag. So, goddammit, you can't tell me in no way, shape, or form that Floyd win against a 38-year-old Sugar Shane was more impressive than Winky Wright's win against a Sugar Shane that was 32 and 33, in which, in these fights, let me tell y'all, he boxing. Did you watch the 2 fights? Because it don't sound like you did. Because in the first one, he boxing from the outside, landed 21 punches around. 21 punches around in the first fight. Second fight, double back, fought him in the pocket, walked through him, and landed 50% of his power punches. So these 2 fights, he dominated Sugar Shane Mosley versus you stumbling over the 2nd round against a 38-year-old Sugar Shane Mosley. Make this shit make sense.
I'm gonna make a lot of sense because you was fading right there at the end. You ain't even believe that shit at the end. Now let's talk about it.
You got 5 minutes. Go ahead, Mark.
Start the motherfucking time, nigga. I'm already in it. Let's go.
I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't get so aggressive. My bad, bro. I got you. The clock is going. Clock is going, bro. I don't want no smoke, but you know if you want to, we can always set it up. But go ahead, man. Goddamn, bro. No, I'm just playing.
You want
go
me
ahead.
to pause my time?
Now, I ain't started yet. Go ahead and go. I'm gonna start it now, bro.
Oxtails and biscuits bringing up the age of the fighter. Now that sounds like some excuses. I don't like that, oxtails and biscuits. I gotta put a case on you. Oh, I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Let me tell you something, bro. He signed a contract. He made weight. He got his ass in the ring. He got his ass kicked. He cashed a check. No excuses. Putting cases on you for that. Nah. But when you did bring up about Mosley, when he fought Mayweather, you know what? He was coming off that battle. You talk about the age, and that was the difference. No. I remember Floyd Mayweather really pushing that Balco scandal, take the test to be the best. Who remember that? Make some noise in the building. Who remember that? He was like, thank you, Shane. Shane took the test. Because Floyd, they was trying to get Floyd to fight Pacquiao back then. Floyd wasn't even really trying to get at Shane, but he wanted him earlier. But at this point, Shane was coming off a big win. You said Shane wasn't coming off. See, you was trying to do some foolery with the jewelry. You talked about where somebody else went after that, and then you said what somebody else. What you said what Shane was coming off. I mean, what Winky was coming off. Shane was coming off his win, but Shane was coming off that big ass Margarito win, man. And then Floyd Mayweather. You act like he fought Mayweather coming off a loss or something. Who remember that fight? Oh man, it was beautiful. Shane Mosley beat the dog shit out of Antonio Margarito. Kind of like I'm doing OTB right now. But look, that's neither here nor there. My whole point to all of that is this. The guy was coming off the Balco scandal. It wasn't about no nigga brought up all this dietary shit and what your milk do with the bones. What about what that needle do to your ass when you got Victor Conte in your corner back in the 90s? All right, that Balco scandal was ugly. It was bad for the sport. But my brother, and I call you my brother again because I love you. We're gonna be cool after the battle. But this right here is non-debatable. The fight, they wanted to see that fight twice. Floyd beat him so one-sided, nobody wants to see it again. It's only a highlight reel for Shane Mosley because he got that one shot off. That's all they're going to show of Shane Mosley fighting him. Mayweather, they're going to show that one part of the second round. The rest of it is a full highlight reel of a boxing virtuoso performance by one Floyd Mayweather. It is not the same as him fighting Winky Wright. Don't nobody want to see that shit no more, bro. I mean, I guess if you in Florida, maybe. But other than that, no. Winky Wright did good. Shane Mosley had some moments, though. He had some spurts in there where you're thinking maybe he can get it done if they fight again. Nuh-uh. Floyd, it was dominant. It was brutal. It was a boxing exhibition. It was a clinic. So with that said, you brought up the things about who he fought before and where he's going in his career. It's not Floyd Mayweather's fault that the guy didn't want to fight him until it was time to cash a check. Shane Mosley wanted the payday at that point. I remember he showed up with the Lucky Charm green suit and shit. Nah. Floyd Mayweather was the cash cow. He was the cash king. That's why Mayweather fought him. But you're trying to fool it like Mayweather iced him out. That's why I played that clip earlier, because I already knew how y'all was going to roll with it. No. He could have fought Floyd earlier like he fought Winky, but his tooth was loose. He said his tooth was loose. He might need to get some dentures. No. Winky Wright is a hell of a fighter. I got love for Winky Wright, but he ain't the GOAT, homie. He's not the all-time great. He's in the Hall of Fame, but he's not the best. You talk about this nigga like Brett hit me, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Nah, man. Get out of here with that Winky Wright shit. I like Winky Wright, but he ain't what you making him out to be, bro. He's not. He was a good fighter. But he had a good 2-year run. After that, he started getting his ass kicked. He was Keith Thurman before Keith Thurman. Fighting, taking 2 years off, then get a loss again. Take another 2 years off, get a loss again. Take about 2-3 more years off and get another loss. He would start fighting for the check after the Trinidad fight, bro. His resume shows it. The losses show it. The inactivity shows it. And at the end of the day, I like Winky Wright, but like I said, man, you're a little bit off on this one. The reason why you have rematches, guys, is because people think, hey, it was competitive and the other guy had a chance to win. Like, perfect example. Y'all ain't gonna want to see me do no rematch with OTB. It's a one-sided ass whipping. This is a boxing conversation version of Mayweather versus Mosley. Yeah, he had a little couple shots in the first round, but I'm killing this nigga. I'm putting him in the dirt. This is a one-sided ass whipping. Cue the Undertaker, goddammit. Time.
All right, you got 5 minutes, OTB. Go ahead and start your rebuttal, bro.
We don't fuck with the police. We don't fuck with the police. How many cases you gonna bring out on niggas today, man? Don't put no more cases on me. I had enough cases in my life. I don't need no more damn cases. Now, about that weak ass shit you just was talking. Because at the end of the day, bro, the question is, who had the most impressive win? So all of the analogies don't mean shit. The most impressive win was the fight on the biggest stage. And you made it clear to us that Mayweather and Mosley wasn't on a bigger stage than Winky Wright and Sugar Shane was. You don't want to see that shit again. Just like they don't. Shit, nobody, that ain't even a fight that people bring up unless we talking about the fight when Floyd's legs got buckled. Other than that, you're not bringing that fight up. Now, when you talk about, you brought up something else. You brought up a name that stood out to me, and it was Antonio Margarito. Because it's funny that Floyd ain't never fight Antonio Margarito. Floyd ain't never fight goddamn Trinidad. Floyd ain't fight nobody to move outside his class. But Sugar Shane did. Sugar Shane jumped up there. Winky Wright jumped up there to fight whoever. Did whatever he had to do. So when Sugar Shane say, oh, why don't Floyd go fight Antonio Margarito, who been chasing his ass around? And you brought up something about the steroids, and like Floyd wasn't getting shots in his hands. Come on, man. Don't talk that shit. Don't talk that shit. You got the right one. Period. Round.
Already. All right, let's go to the judge. We'll go to Cake. Who went first last time?
I did.
All right, go ahead, KQ. KQ, go ahead. Who you got in that second round, man?
Man, that was a good round, and OTB came out a little better on this round to me, in my opinion. And yes, he was getting facts, but again, he got off into a different side of what we were looking for, who had the best on win against Shane Mosley. But yes, Mark did have a lot of facts and a lot of and I kind of got ticked. I know that Law and Order, because that's all my parents sit there and watch all day, Law and Order, so that's why I got tickled. But yeah, Mark, you did have the facts, correct. But OTB, he did come with the facts and the energy on that one. And so, I'm not, like I said, I don't hold your time, but so OTB, he did a great job on that one. Now, yeah, Mark, I like your energy, man. I like the sound effects and everything, but you got to have something else to go with it. You got to drill on that hammer too, so I'm going to have to get OTB that round. All right. But still in all, Mark, you did a great job, man. That was really close. And I kind of like trying to figure out, kind of weigh both options, so I seen OTB come in on the rebuttal, and that was sealed it for me.
So. Okay. All right. Let's go to my brother Kwame from Loyal to the Game Boxing Talk. Who you giving the second round to?
Man, this is a very entertaining round, man. My brother OTB came out talk about calcium and testosterone in the beginning. That shit got me. I ain't even gonna lie. But some of that stuff was very factual that he was speaking. Also, bringing up that Winky Wright fought Shane after beating Oscar, which was like the biggest win in his career. I believe at that point, people had named Shane Mosley as the top pound for pound fighter in the world after that win of beating Oscar. But again, Mark came out with some facts as well, and he did a great job. And it's tough. Just like the OG said, we have to make sure that we don't get caught up in the sound effects and the drops and everything like that. It's very entertaining, but we also have to stick to the facts. And I believe that Mark did a great job of sticking to the facts, because the question really was about who beat him better. And Mark seemed to be the only person who spoke about what actually happened in the fight. That's what did it for me. Mark talked about the punch stats. He talked about the moment that Mosley had. He talked about the virtuoso performance. I don't believe OTB touched on anything in terms of what actually happened in the fight. He spoke more about the situation surrounding the fight and leading into the fight that made it a big fight. So for me, just sticking to the actual question and who described who beat the opponent better, I have to go with Mark, because Mark was the only one who actually spoke about what happened in the fight. So it goes to Mark.
Got you. I heard OTB.
I heard
OTB talk. Hold on, OTB. Let me go. I heard OTB talk about how Winky Wright landed 21 punches per round in the first fight, boxing from the outside. I heard him talking about how he landed 50% of his power shots in the second fight, beating conventionally both fights. I clearly gave the first part of the round to OTB, and I gave the second part of the round to Shane Mosley to Mark Nash, because Mark Nash came in with the rebuttal, and his rebuttal was fire. It was absolutely fire, and that almost got him the round. But I gave the round to OTB because I thought the haymaker that he landed, to me, in my opinion, was Winky Wright fought Shane Mosley in his prime, bro. He fought Shane Mosley when he was 32 years old. Mayweather fought him when he was 38 years old. Like, it's more impressive to beat Shane Mosley when he's younger, stronger, more in his prime than it is to beat him when he's almost 40. Like, that was the point that stuck out to me the most. So for as good as my brother Mark's rebuttal was, for as good as it was, it didn't do enough for me. It didn't do enough for me because you just can't escape the fact that if you fight Errol Spence right now at 32 years old, but then or you fight Errol Spence right now at 38 years old, the more impressive victory is to beat his ass when he's 32. And they both beat him very clear. And then OTB also brought up the fact that it's like, say what you want. It might have been one moment, but Winky Wright was never hurt by Mosley like Floyd was almost knocked out by him. So all in all, that was the main point that sealed the round for me. I thought it was a fire round. I think the debate has been fired so far. We're going into the third round, 1-1. All the chips is in the middle of the table. Now we gotta see what's popping. We gotta see what's popping. All the chips in the middle of the table. We gotta see what's popping.
What and lead a what?
We gotta see what's popping, and it's the one that I love the most. And OTP gonna go first in this one. And it looks like the chat just so the chat is agreeing with the judges. The chat gave the first round to Mark, gave the second round to OTB, just like the judges gave the first round to Mark and gave the second round to OTB. So it looks like the consensus is going pretty good. So I appreciate everybody participating in the chat. Smash my like button. The debate is fire. Will OTB get his first win, or will Mark Nash come and make his debut and keep OTB in the losers bracket until OTB debate with 817 tomorrow? We about to find out in round 3, and it's a very simple goddamn question for my brother. Very simple. I got their boxing knowledge up here. I'm sipping my wine, drinking. I ain't got to compete tonight. Who's timing people out? Hold up 1 second. Give me a second. Rob G. Yeah, Rob G. Cool. Rob, let me get you. Maybe that was some friendly fire, bro. Maybe they ain't mean to. We don't block. Oh, he said the fix is in. Nah, Rob. Rob, we ain't got nothing to fix.
Nah, your ass caught that body that round.
Let me add. All right, there you go, Rob. Because Rob been over here a few times. Rob, one of the people. There you go, Rob. You and I know D Bibble the channel. Let me get D Bibble his wrench while I'm at it. DJ 7 for life been rocking with the channel for a long time. Let me get him right. Shawala, get Shawala right. All right, you should be good, Rob. You should be good. We ain't on that blocking over here. Hey, if they ain't being disrespectful, y'all, if they ain't saying nothing out the way, just let them rock. Let them do their thing. But look, round 3, very simple question. Who win in the fight, bro? If we would have got this shit in 2005, like everybody wanted, when they was in their prime, when they was doing their thing, who winning, bro? Who winning in their prime? Who winning the fight and why? We going to OTB first. OTB, you got 10 minutes. Tell us why Winky Wright would have beat that ass if they fought, man.
It's simple. The bigger fighter, the longer fighter, and a fighter with equal ring IQ on the record. We all know about Winky Wright's boxing ability, but now let me take you inside this fight and paint this picture for y'all and show y'all what this gonna look like. You talking about a lead hand of Winky Wright that's possibly top 10 ever in boxing. I'm talking about this man did throw more punches with his lead hand than most fighters throw with their power hand. Winky Wright is also a southpaw. So you talking about a fighter who could also fight from both styles. He could fight from an orthodox or a southpaw position, but he preferred to stay in the southpaw position most of the times. So you're going to have Wink, who's the longer fighter, Wink, who's the bigger fighter, controlling Mayweather from a distance. And we all know how Mayweather liked to fight from a distance. But then you got to worry about what's going to happen when Wink closed the distance. When Wink landed 50% of the punches against Sugar Shane Mosley, I believe that was the interview in which he said his tooth was hurting. I'm not sure, but I know that Sugar Shane Mosley walked up out of that ring looking like Pumpkinhead in the first fight. And then the second fight, Wink just boxed him from the outside. Then when you watch the Trinidad fight, that's when you really can be marveled by how good Wink can fight in the pocket. Because everybody knew that Wink just would fight with the high guard. So approaching Floyd Mayweather, you're going to have to deal with a high guard as well. Floyd going to try and shoulder roll him. But you got a lead hand that's going to move the position of the bottom hand, which you use to shield with your shoulder, the lead hand. So you can be in a counter position. Now, we seen Sugar Shane Mosley and Trinidad land lead right hands, neither of which stopped Winky Wright. Winky ain't never been stopped. And we know Floyd ain't had the power to do that. So now it's going to come down to who has the higher volume. Can Winky Wright produce a higher volume to hurt Floyd Mayweather? And the answer to that is yes. And he's going to be able to produce the high volume because he won't have to worry about the power. Floyd ain't hurting no damn body. He ain't hurt Sugar Shane. Shit. And he was 38. Did he hurt Oscar De La Hoya? Did he stop my Oscar? No. Shit, he was old too. So hell, he ain't stopping no damn body. Did he stop Miguel Cotto? No. God damn it, he ain't stopping all these old ass fighters. And y'all supposed to make me think that if he fought Winky Wright in his prime, he was gonna stop him. Shit, Winky Wright ain't get stopped by B-Hop on his way out the door. And I think we can all agree that Bernard Hopkins is a much bigger puncher than Floyd Mayweather. I think we all can agree that Felix Trinidad is a much bigger puncher than Floyd Mayweather. We just attested that Sugar Shane in his prime possessed the power punch, possessed the bigger punch than he did when Floyd Mayweather fought him. So obviously we know that Floyd Mayweather at no time in his career possessed anything in his soul to hurt Winky Wright. So now you got Winky Wright putting that pressure on your ass with a lead hand that's landing whenever he wants. And it's going to come down to points, goddamn it. And I don't see Floyd being able to counter the longer, bigger fighter with the highest ring IQ. And I challenge you to answer this. And start off with this, and I'm going to end with this. Did Floyd ever fight somebody with a ring IQ of a Winky Wright? No damn goat. That's a duck.
Damn. All right, Mark, you got 10 minutes. Do your thing, brother. You got 10 minutes. Time starts when you start talking, bro.
All right. Well, I'll stay away from the special effects. I think that offended some people for some reason. But whatever.
Nah, you good, bro. Do your thing. You do you, bro. You do you.
Here we go. Let's talk about this shit. All right. First of all, probably one of the dumbest questions I've been asked tonight. All due respect to the host, but this some stupid shit. If Floyd and Winky fought in their prime, who would have won and why? Now, when y'all started the show tonight, I asked the judges what y'all were looking for. Y'all said, I'm looking for facts. OG over there, I'm looking for the facts, man. That's all I want to hear, man. You know, talk to me like I don't know nothing about. Well, I'm going to tell you this right here, OG. One guy was 135, one guy was 160. You get that, right? They want to do a catch weight at 154. So if we're talking about in their primes, at their prime for who? Is Floyd going to fight him at his 160? Because then Floyd will be at a deficit. If you drain Winky Wright down to Floyd at 135, because that's his prime right there. That was prime Mayweather, 135, 140. He unfucking stoppable. Unstoppable. But I get it. Everybody got a show to do, right? So I'll play along with this game right here with this question. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Who was in their prime for prime? All right. Well, let's just look at the history of the two fucking fighters. One guy ain't never lost, never had a draw. That's a fact, right? We can agree to that. The other guy took about 6 of them losses, took about 6 of them L's to the head. Yeah, had about 6 L's, 1 draw. Yeah. That's what happened to Winky Wright. Took 3 losses back to back at the end of his career. But early in his career, though, he had losses too. He lost to a Harry Simon. Harry Simon, who the fuck is that?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Who is Harry Simon? Oh, he's a guy to beat Winky Wright's ass. He beat Winky Wright's ass at that time. Yup, for a strap too. So all of this, in their prime, they would have fought. Man, this shit right here, we can play the game, but you talk about it, a catch weight, 160, 135. This question right here is loaded to the point where it's no real answer. It's all about a mythical thing, and it's all about if you really hate on Floyd Mayweather, or if you're hating on Mark Nash tonight because I'm cooking oxtails and biscuits, I get it. Maybe you want a cold glass of milk to go along with the battle. I don't know. I'm going to drink a shot of tequila and celebrate this win because I'm killing this nigga. But for the sake of arguments, just look at the history, ladies and gentlemen. Just watch his fight with Simon. So his IQ is so high. Couldn't figure out the way to beat Simon, huh? Couldn't beat Vargas, though, right? Couldn't beat B-Hop. Couldn't beat Jermaine Taylor. We can keep naming the list. I can name all 6 of his losses and his draw. But you guys get the picture. One guy was dominant. And when you talk about, oh, who did Floyd fight with the IQ of Winky Wright? I played a rebuttal game now. He fought way more Hall of Famers, undefeated fighters and champions than Winky Wright. You can Google that as well. So all of this, he wasn't this, he wasn't that, man. I get it, man. I get it. He's not a likable guy. I get it. You don't like Floyd Mayweather. But when it comes down to it, you got to respect this guy for his boxing IQ as well as his financial acumen. And I just think this is easy. This is an easy question right here. Just look at the records. One guy was getting beat by what's his name again? I forgot the nigga name already.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Harry Simon. Harry Simon. So if Harry Simon can beat Winky Wright at 154, Floyd Mayweather can beat him. So all of this right here, he had the best jab in the game. That jab wasn't there for Harry Simon. Wasn't there for Vargas. No, it wasn't there for Bernard Hopkins, Paul Williams, Peter Quillen, Jermaine Taylor. Hello? This thing going? Y'all niggas sleep? Y'all dumb? You dumb? Come on, man. Floyd Mayweather was one of the best of his generations. Winky Wright was a good fighter. He was a good fighter. But all of this comparison to Floyd Mayweather, let's just stop it. It's embarrassing to the community that we even putting their names in a situation like this where in their prime, who would have won? We already know in his prime, he never lost. The other guy prime, he was losing, getting draws, getting his ass kicked by an old Bernard Hopkins. Since we're bringing up ages of guys, with that, I rescind my time.
All right, real quick. I saw a couple of people, not just my brother Johnny Q, ask about Mark Nash, and a lot of y'all know OTB asked about their channels. Links in the description. Go subscribe to my brothers. If we want people to come up here and debate and give their time and take time away from their family to give us great content and spit this hot fire for us, we have to honor them by subscribing to their channel, checking out their content, because both of these brothers make fire ass content. So please go support the channels. And also you got KQKC and Loyal to the Game in here. Go subscribe to their channels as well, man. We trying to put in work over here. But yeah, you got 5 minutes, OTB. You got 5 minutes for your rebuttal. Go ahead and talk your shit, man. From what you heard from Mark Nash. Go ahead.
Dig this man whole channel out the grave right now. Because I started off the goddamn night. Let me cut my camera on. I started off the night by telling y'all who started this shit. And then he go on telling y'all about the difference in weight classes. Well, why you don't tell Floyd Mayweather weak ass that? Tell Floyd that. He the one that said Wink name. Wink ain't go out talking about how he gonna fight him. And then you made the case with them resumes that obviously Wink want all the smoke and Floyd don't want none of it. Wink going to fight Sugar Shane Mosley, going up, moving up to fight Jermaine Taylor, moving up to fight Felix Trinidad, moving up and fighting the Bernard Hopkins. Fuck you mean? So don't bring up who this man beat and he went and fighting the best. He wasn't fighting Antonio Margarito. He wasn't fighting Paul Williams. He wasn't fighting the young Keith Thurman that wanted all of that smoke. Or was he? I don't see none of that shit on BoxRec. But when I look at the time periods and I look at the people who was champions and I look at the fact that Winky Wright defended undisputed as many times, goddammit, as Floyd fought his mandatories. 10 title defenses. No, not 10 undisputed title defenses. He got 10 title defenses and Floyd only fought his mandatory 10 times. So you tell me about who was ducking what smoke. You tell me about who was fighting the best in their prime. So don't bring up the losses, because when you bring up the losses, that's what it means, unless a loss can nullify your credibility. Now, does a loss nullify your credibility when you going and fighting the best? And we can't name one time in Floyd's career when he fought the best person at any one of them 5 divisions, which he held championships. I'll wait on that. Damn goat, that's a duck. Take the what and lead a what? No, big man. Not today.
All right, we on the Mark Nash final rebuttal. Mark, you got 5 minutes, bro. Talk your shit.
Yo, this is hilarious. Because now he's doing his third round trying to sound like me. You hear this shit? Look at my son over here. Oh my God, this is hilarious. This nigga don't switched up his whole flow. First, he started off shivering and shaking and shit, and he over there twitching and got the Ray Charles. Then this nigga trying to sound like me in the debate against me. Never heard of it. This is crazy.
Never heard of
You
it.
can't make this shit up. Now, I think he should be disqualified from winning this third round because he spent a lot of this third round. Actually, his rebuttal is actually the first thing we talked about was about Floyd ducking Winky. So he should be disqualified and not win this round. But we'll see if the fix is in or not. Now, I'll do a real rebuttal right here and we can keep it moving because his rebuttal was for the first topic, not the round 3. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. That rebuttal right there, I ain't hear nothing about no prime until the losses. Now, he finally did address them losses, but he didn't explain how or why Winky Wright lost in his prime. And another guy in his prime never lost. See, this is facts over feelings, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need 5 minutes. I ain't got to be up here reading the cue cards and the teleprompters and doing all this shit right here. Like, nah, nigga, this shit ain't that hard, bro. Do your research, do your Googles, and you'll see one guy never lost in his prime, and the other guy took 6 of them. 6 of them. 6 L's to the head, homie, and a draw. So all this shit you talking about is for caskets, homie. It's for caskets. Somebody cue the Undertaker for me, please. So let's be clear, homie. And I want you to understand this. The topic right here was who would win in their prime. In their prime. Prime for prime, Floyd Mayweather went on one of the best runs probably in pay-per-view history, dog. He just never left that motherfucker, bro. Zab Judah, Carlos Baldomir, going up in weight. Oscar De La Hoya, he beat Ricky, undefeated. Another Hall of Famer, Juan Manuel Marquez, Shane Mosley, Hall of Famer. Cotto, Hall of Famer. Pacquiao, Hall of Famer. Oscar, Hall of Famer. Zab Judah, I don't know. I got to put a case on that. I don't know if he meant. Yeah. Arturo Gotti, yeah, like my G. The resume and the record speaks for itself. And these won't even close fights. It won't no draw, no majority decision split. It was unanimous. He was washing these dudes. Just kind of like I'm doing you right now. But you'll see it when you watch the replay. Yeah, the playback never lies, my brother. The playback never lies. Like that face you make right there. Oh man, he gonna cry in the car, homie. He gonna cry in the car. But this is the truth. One guy lost in his prime. The other guy was getting his ass kicked, had some debatables, had to run it back and do a rematch, but still can't explain. Can't explain. Talking about his prime and who he fought. And he was like, well, of course you're gonna lose when you're fighting the best. All right. Again, we got to say his name again, because some people gonna forget. Harry Simon. That's who Winky Wright lost to. He was one of the best, not like Harry Simon. But I don't know. Is he in the Hall of Fame? What did he get done out here? Who did he beat? Oh, he beat Winky's Rice. He beat Winky's Rice ass. That's what he did. It's your man Martinez breaking beats. Let's go and run these scorecards up. I got shit to do.
Let's go to Kwame, man. Who is it on Kwame to go for? Yeah, it's on Kwame. Kwame, who you got in this round, man? Who you got in this round? Hey, bro.
We fought the best, baby.
Damn, man.
This was a good one, man. Make some noise.
Facts, man. Salute to my brother Mark.
Hey,
man.
real quick, before Kwame go, let me get some hand clap emojis. Let me get some champagne bottles. Yeah. Let me get some all that shit in my chat real quick for these brothers, man. Let me get some hand clap emojis. You see, your boy knock out no talent when he see it, man. We went and got my brother Mark Nash over here to end it, man. Listen, bro. Win, lose, or draw. I know y'all want to see Mark Nash come back over here either competing again as a judge or something. That man came over here 3-0 thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give me them the goddamn them hand clap emoji, man, so we can get these goddamn scorecards going, man. Let them know the TKO Debate Series is just different over here, bro. It's just a different type of energy. But let's go to Kwame. Kwame, who you giving that round to, man?
Oh man. This salute to you guys, man. Salute to the contestants, man. This was a fire ass debate. This was I feel privileged to be a judge for this one. This was a great one. I'm sorry, OTB. I gotta go with Mark, man. I mean, we talk about primes. The man brought up Harry Simon. That just kind of shut it down. Floyd's undefeated. He hasn't lost any fights, and the dude lost to Harry Simon.
I really wish that you guys would have talked more about uh the more about like the attributes and how the fighters would match up. I think OTB did in the beginning, talking about Winky's jab and the range and everything. But I really it really the arguments kind of went off of that and went to a lot of other stuff with records and stuff, and I had to kind of go off of that. And based off that, just talking about primes, eh, I mean, none of the Mayweather's fights were really close. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't lose to someone named Harry Simon. Never came close to losing to anyone of that caliber. So I got it. I just for that, I have to give it to Mark Nash.
Instead of going to KQKC, I'm gonna make him have to be the deciding factor. So I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna get my vote next. I'm gonna make KQKC.
Put the pressure on the OG.
be the deciding factor. Look, that last part that you said right there, my brother, loyal to the game, it was a close ass round, but I got a lot of resume talk from my brother Mark Nash. A lot of facts, 100% facts, but when we breaking down the fighter who would win, like your resume can't win for you. So just because OTB talked about the lead hand more, he talked about how Winky could actually win the fight, how he could take Floyd's power and walk through his power and step to him, and things of that nature. I slightly edge it towards OTB, but it ain't on me because the votes is 1-1. KQ, somebody gonna be mad at your ass. KQ, who you got winning this round? Who you got winning the debate, man? Go ahead, it's on you, bro.
Damn. All right, but both of y'all did a great job, man. I liked it. It was very fire, entertaining, and factual. And I know it's factual because I've seen all those fights that you all named. And OTB came out on second round and third round. Very good. Wasn't nothing but facts. And I had to give it to him. He did a great job. But Mark Nash. Now, I always say on my show, everybody knows it. Resume tells a lot about a person. And also, when you look into the resumes, you look and see who did what and who they fought. And you can't deny that Floyd Mayweather, in our era, and his era, is the GOAT. No doubt about it. So I have to give that round to Mark Nash because he did explain it. He explained it and broke it down about Floyd Mayweather and who he has fought. But OTB, it still was close. It still was narrowly close. I was leaning towards OTB, but then Mark Nash had more of the factual in the pretty much how I think with the resumes. So that's
all right. Yeah. There we have it. Slight edge to Mark Nash. He gets the split decision victory right by the skin of his teeth, 2-1. Let me get last word. I know Mark got to go. That's why we had to start early. But Mark, go ahead and give your last words, man. Let everybody know what you got popping, when you're going live again, and where we can find you at, bro.
I'm going live tonight. I'm going live probably, I think about 30 minutes. I pushed it back to do this. So I want y'all to push up so I can push my back a little bit. I did want to hear the reactions after this, but go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it if you got time and stick around.
Yeah, but you can follow me at Mark Nash, MarkNash, like you see on the screen. Before I go, my final thoughts will be this. Since we got the singing OG up here, I want to sing a little song to OTB. Okay. How can I say goodbye to OTB?
You gonna see me in 30 minutes.
It's never done Winky, and I'm glad you did not duck me.
I ain't listen to that bullshit. I ain't never ducked no smoke, man. I got robbed. Man, I know I won.
See, man, he don't call me and shit.
I got robbed. Cook this man. Cook this man. Y'all Mayweather fans crazy, man.
Hey, OTB, bro. OTB is supposed to debate again tomorrow night. He gonna call me, tell me he can't make it no more and shit. Y'all done pissed him off, man.
Oh yeah, 817. You gotta find another first victim. I'm done with the debate.
No, bro.
I'll be back as a a judge or a moderator. Man,
No.
Loyal talking about some. He gave us punch stats. He ain't saying nan punch stat that round.
I did do some punch.
Man, get out of here.
You brought up your rebuttal was for the first round, though.
Man, I'm giving punches landed in the rounds.
No, your rebuttal. Listen, this is my honest to God opinion, bro. Your rebuttal was harder than his, Mark. But I thought he won round 3, Mark, and I'm telling because he actually broke down how he thought the fight would go. You talked about Floyd resume and who he lost to and all that, but your resume don't win you fights. Like Teofimo Lopez's resume is far better than George Camboso. He got his ass whooped by George Camboso's. Manny Pacquiao's resume is far harder than that of fucking Juan Manuel Marquez, but Juan Manuel Marquez put his ass to sleep. So OTB, you didn't jump on that shit. Like if Mark
on that damn resume, had lost before.
Listen, if Mark was talking that resume shit to me, man, I would have went in, bro. But the round was extra close. It was extra close, bro. But I gave it to y'all,
man. Everybody on that resume and lost.
I gave you the second and the third round. Don't at me, bro. You show up for your goddamn debate tomorrow. That's all I know. Yeah, don't at me. I gave you the second and third, man. You know what I'm saying? But Mark got it, bro. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Mark, good shit, bro. And we right. You know that's the bro.
And look, all of that is over. I had to do a little hyping up the fight and did some promo. And I thought very ill of you in the promo and during the debate. But I really got a lot of respect for your OTB. You know it's all love on this side.
Already.
To the end of the road, homie. To the end.
Man, Mark, get the hell out of here, bro. Hey, have a great live. We're going to come check you out, bro. I appreciate you, dog.
Yeah, we getting into hip-hop. We're going to do the 50 worst rappers of all time. This is a new updated list. So we're going to talk a little hip-hop, a little boxing in between that. And, yeah, we're going to have a good time. Thanks for your time. Thanks for having me on. Again, it's your boy, Martin Nash. My show is called Breaking Beats. We break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop, political, sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly because life is serious enough. Remember, dreams require sleep, goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. And always, always remember, y'all, respect is free. Disrespect can cost you everything. Your family, your freedom, your finances, and your life.
Talk.
And it's gonna cost you an L if you want to see me on this TKO Debate Series, homie. Yeah, we coming for you. Come on, for you next.
All right, come see me, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Peace out, Mark. All right, man. Let me go to OTB. OTB, man. That was your best performance. I had you winning, man, but I'm probably gonna stay on just a little bit. If you
got me winning. Give a fuck what none of y'all think. I got me winning, especially Kwame. I cook his ass every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I knew he was gonna vote every round against me.
Hey, he had you getting 3-0, bro.
Every round because I cooked his ass on the regular. He had some animosity.
Listen.
It's okay.
Look, I can keep it 100. I can keep it 100. I blew the second round because for Mark Nash, it was OTB who said the stat. So I blew the second round. However, me blowing the second round didn't blow it for you because you lost that round to the other.
It was a debate that one vote.
Right, but you won. You know what I'm saying is you won that round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he won the second. Mark got the first, he got the second, and y'all gave Mark the third.
I blew it on the second one. I gave it to Mark with the stats. It was OTB who said the stats, but you won that round. So it wasn't like I swayed it in any way because you won that round.
That's a vote that cost me. Every round was 2-1. That's a vote that cost me this debate due to goddamn misjudgment. If you put that in my last round, then I win the debate.
What'd you say? By doing that, not a whole scope card.
Glenn Feldman, man.
Hey, Knockout, look.
Glenn Feldman up here.
Hey, Knockout, look. So for maybe I want some smoke, so maybe OTB could face me in a debate. To see if he could.
Now everybody want to face.
He got A17 tomorrow.
Though. Well, I do got my guy Loyal up here, man. I gotta say thanks to everybody in the chat, everybody who subscribed to me. I reached 1,000 subs last week, man.
Yeah, he did.
And this judge that's up here right now was the first person to really welcome me on a show besides everything boxing. So yeah, I mean, Kwame, I appreciate you, bro. Regardless of what shit we talk to each other, I appreciate you as a brother. I
Always.
appreciate everything you did for me to walk into this industry, bro. And y'all know I ain't going nowhere. I'll be tapped in for my shit tomorrow. I ain't ducking no
Always.
smoke. But
Yeah,
but
8:30.
this shit was
8:30.
fun, man. This was
Yeah.
fun. And I could tell a lot of y'all was learning as I was teaching class. So as long as the students learn in OTB boxing school, that is job, man.
Oh yeah, you're more than welcome, Mark Nash. I see you in the chat. Appreciate you. All right, Kwame, go ahead and give your last words, bro. I'm probably gonna just wrap it, to be honest with y'all. We had a good
Cool.
debate. I'm
Yes.
gonna wrap it, man. Go spend some time with the fam. But go ahead and give your last
Yes.
words, bro. And then we'll go to OTB and KQ.
Yeah, definitely. Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Fire ass debate. Salute. Knockout. I mean, this is you found something, man, and it's a good something. These debates, and I just encourage you to keep finding new talent like Mark Nash. You know, more people to make debuts and make a splash in here. But this is definitely something special you got going on. And like I said, I appreciate that I'm part of it. You know, debating, judging, or whatever. I definitely appreciate it. So salute to
Already.
you.
All right, bro. You too, man. Take it easy, bro. I'll see you next time. Let's go to OTB boxing class, boxing school, teaching all the students the sweet science of the sport. You know what I'm saying? Let them know tomorrow, Ohio better stand up for my mans, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ohio versus Texas. Y'all better stand up for OTB, man. He coming to cook again tomorrow with us, man. But let everybody know what you got going on, man. And you know when you're gonna be live and where to find you and all that good stuff, man.
Man, tap in. We shout out to Devin Alexander, man, my big brother, man. He definitely tapped in. He gonna be on the show Friday on the Ohio show. We still trying to arrange a time. So, but we talk regularly. So he gonna be talking some shit about what I did wrong in this debate. So shout outs to Big Bro, man. Y'all tap into the show, the Ohio show. Capper Fact Fridays on Friday, man. It's gonna be a hell of a one. And I'm gonna take the rest of this moment to thank y'all, man. Thank you, KQKC, for taking a moment out of your time, man. Thank every one of y'all in the chat that took an hour out of y'all night, man. Thank you, Knockout Boxing 86 TV, who brought us this debate series. And I promise, like a lot of y'all don't know, man, me and bro brainstormed this shit together. And to watch it come to fruition, yeah, I mean, is really something special. So I'm always be a part, no matter how many times y'all rob me on here, because this is 2 robberies. You understand? On the next one, I'm telling you, I'm putting cases on all you.
All right, bro. Take it easy, man. I'll see you tomorrow night, man. All right, KQ, go ahead and give your last words, man. Let everybody know what you got popping, man. And we'll be, you know what I'm saying, we'll be live together this Sunday morning, but let everybody know what you got going on, man.
Nothing different. Just a singing OG, just spitting the facts, spitting the balls and strikes, baby. That's all I'm doing. Spitting balls and strikes. And again, tomorrow, the grind, baby. Yes, sir. 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time, baby. Yes, sir. And don't forget, this weekend, we got 2 fights. We got an afternoon fight and we got a night fight. Your boy KQKC going to be on the mic, baby. I'm going to be rocking it. All right? So don't forget that. And don't forget, also, be here tonight. Tomorrow night, 8:30. All right, another debate. So make sure you show Knockout some love. And Knockout, I appreciate you. Consider me as a judge, you know. And I like to get straight to it, man. And but no, don't put me on the spot like that no more, right? Because they're gonna be starting talking about my ass. And
OTB
shit.
mad at your ass. OTB gonna come in your chat and disagree with everything you say tomorrow. He ain't gonna agree with shit you got to say tomorrow, man.
But Mark Nash, you know, that's my first time actually, watching him and everything, and very entertaining dude, very factual, and everything, and and he got something going there, as personality wise. So I like that energy, and I like nothing but facts, and that's what I thought he brought tonight. And OTB, he did a great job also. And I didn't know he lost a debate before. I never knew he did.
Yeah, he lost his first 2. That's his 3rd L. But hey, man, the Cowboys started 0-4 when Emmitt Smith, you know what I'm saying, had his whole little contract dispute, but we ended up winning our next 12 games. We won the Super Bowl that year. So,
Yeah. Okay.
It ain't how you start, it's how you finish, is what I'm saying, y'all. It's how you finish.
Cause y'all put that whooping on the Bears Sunday, man. Man,
Yeah, we got y'all. We got y'all good. You know, I wasn't even gonna say nothing to you, but yeah, we beat that ass. We beat that ass. Bro. We did y'all dirty.
Hey man, but I appreciate you, brother. I always
Yes, sir. You
appreciate
too,
you
man.
every day, man, and every Sunday morning. I appreciate you. So, and I appreciate everybody in the chat. All right, spending your time over here at Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and I'm gonna take a Dub Right Side place tonight. I want to thank you, Mrs. Knockout Boxing. All right, for allowing him to spend some time with us. All right, so now he can spend some time with you. All right, so that's all I have. All right.
Oh, that's my brother DJ. DJ, I ain't know that was you. Let me rinse you up, bro. He said Cowboys trash. He the only person that can say that and get modded up. That's my brother. He a Eagles fan and shit. I ain't know that was you, bro. I had to look at your thumbnail. I'm like, oh shit, that's DJ. I got you rinsed up now, DJ. You good. You rocking. But I appreciate you, KQ, man. You take it easy, bro.
All right. Yes, sir, brother. All right.
All
Take
right.
care. All
Peace
right.
out, man. All right, man. Shout out to my brother right side in that super chat with the $2. He said, OTB better be abrasive as hell. You know 817 will be with the $2 in the super chat. Then my brother D Bivel, the champ, come through with the $2 super sticker. I can't even see the stick. I don't know why they do that shit sometimes, man. But look, shout out to everybody that showed up and showed out, man. My beautiful wife, first and foremost. Thanks, baby. I appreciate you always supporting. Rob G Film, Teach, Cassandra, Shawat. I gotta say it right. Shawala Allah 77, D Bivel, the champ, OTB. Put on a great performance tonight. My brother DJ. Only thing I don't like about him is them goddamn Philadelphia Eagles, but that's my brother. He be rocking out with your boy. 512 Boxing, aka Big Texas. What's good with you, bro? Shout out to you, Teach, DJ7 for life, Thrill Hill, Mr. Lightning's World. Mark Nash came through and put on a great performance. Y'all go check him out. He about to go live. Mr. Mechanical. Dundada. I saw him say he looking for smoking. Ain't none of y'all answering him. Y'all got to get that man a debate. He said he gonna step up. Tony's reviews came through for a hot second. Shout out to Tony. We got to get Tony. Ooh, Tony versus Mark Nash. Yeah, I need to see that. Tony versus Mark. Yeah, we got to see that. Shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior. Swat Jones. Who else we had show up? James in the building. Get the Smoke always coming through showing love. I saw Major Key in here. I saw Eric O. Dominic. And everybody that showed up and showed out, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. I see you a Kilo Neater. We wrapping the show, but we just had a fire debate, so go check it out. Y'all, if y'all don't do nothing else this weekend, man, we got a lot of great fights. Watch boxing. I'm doing 8 or 9 predictions tomorrow. I see you, Just Do. Salute to you. But yeah, man, y'all be sure to watch boxing this weekend. We got some great fights. I'll be live right back here tomorrow night, bro. 7:30 p.m. Central. I will be live giving y'all my weekly fight picks. We went 10-2 last week. So the new updated prediction record, 442 wins, only 74 losses. So shit, y'all come through, you know what I'm saying? And check out the damn TKO prediction show right before the debate. So I'll be doing my predictions at 7:30. Debate will start tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So y'all be sure to tune in. Shout out to my brother G5 coming through. My brother with the G5 live with 5. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, damn, man, y'all gonna have to make me say it. The name. It's in the morning. Hold on. Gotta plug my brother shit. It's like slipping my tongue right now. It's slipping my tongue right now, bro. G5 Gay. Give me a second. Go check out his live. He go live with 5 sometimes in the afternoon. Then he got the hold on. AM Cleanup. I don't know why I'm acting crazy, bro. AM Cleanup. Go check out my brother with the AM Cleanup. Doing his thing over there, man. Go subscribe to him. And for me, man, schedule coming up. Look, we fire, bro. Tomorrow, Texas boxing versus Ohio boxing. Who running this shit? OTB versus my brother 817. And then next week, we filled up. We lit. We got an Earl Spence Terrence Crawford debate. Yeah, they finally. And it's the same dude I already whooped his ass once before, but he coming back for more ass whooping. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Stepping back in the ring. I'm going back in the ring next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. It got to be a little early, like today was, just because he got to go to work and shit. He say so. We want to respect the time. So 7 p.m. Central Time next Wednesday night, November the 9th. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in the ring again debating. Cause I don't take no time off. You know, I know y'all anticipated. Maybe he'll take some time off. Just host for a little bit. Now we right back in the fire. You know what I'm saying? There go G5 channel right there. Y'all go check my brother out. Subscribe to his channel. He on the grind and on the way up to 1,000 subscribers. Go check him out. But We going at it over Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be me versus the unbiased fan Stephen Brimley, aka the Brim Reaper, is what he called himself. I'ma kill him, bro. I'ma do him something dirty, something nasty on Wednesday night. I'm telling y'all right now. Like, it's one thing when you know the debate is gonna be competitive. Like when I'm debating BFTB about Tank and Devin, right? Last week. You know that's gonna be competitive because there's good points on both sides. There are ways that you can go to make a good point, and then the person you're going against can come back and make a good point. But the last thing that anyone wants to see me in right now is I continue to debate. I continue to try to work to bring y'all the best possible content. Last thing you want to do is give me a topic where it's a losing debate for you. But I want to get a man to respect and shout him out for saying, you know, for being willing to step in the ring. I do want to do that for him. I want to give him at least that. But, bro, don't nobody like Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford right now. You want to debate me on that right now? All right, bro. Appreciate you stepping up. All right. All right. What would be a losing debate for you, KO? Arguing on behalf of Terrence Crawford right now. That's a losing debate. You can't win. How about your boy Bam dropping his belt? Good move. It's a family move, Teach. So, yeah, but I'll address that, Teach. I got you. Let me put that up there so I don't forget. So, yeah, we got that debate on Wednesday night. Then we got another big one. My brother Right Side been on the winning streak since he lost to me. He still feel like he'll still tell you in the chat right now that he beat my ass. But since beating my ass, he done came back, got him a W. You know what I'm saying? And he's stepping back in the ring. And he taking on Kyle from the boxing section, who's stepping back in the ring. Kyle said Dub Right Side robbed his ass. So I say, cool, why don't y'all settle it? You know what I'm saying? Because Right Side was judging Kyle's debate over Jake Paul, which Kyle lost. And I said, Kyle, you did a real good job. You did a real good job. So why don't you just do a real topic? He said, all right, I got you. Right Side said, I'm going to get him. So we got them going off Thursday night next week, November the 10th. They're going off. They're going at it. They doing their thing. And it's a debate that I would love to have, but, bro, I just hate that they came up with the topic because it's a damn good topic. But they going at it over some lightweight. It ain't the lightweight you think. Ain't no Loma. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Devin debate. Ain't no Tank Davis. They going deep within the boxing knowledge. Deep. And we got Keyshawn Davis versus Abdullah Mason. Yes, please. Sign me the hell up. Next Thursday night. Right Side rocking out with Abdullah Mason. Kyle from the boxing section rocking out with Keyshawn Davis. Who's the better prospect? Yo, who will be the better fighter once it's all said and done? That's what we're going to try to answer Thursday night. Yeah, that's what we going to try to answer. So they going at it over that. Now, let me get it Teach. Let me get it done. T say, so how about your boy Bam knockout? Good move, dropping his belt. Then my boy Dundada say, KO, please make a video about Bam moving down and Junto moving up. I told you gotta get some smoke, Dundada. We about to take wrench. Somebody give Dundada some smoke, all right? Dundada is now gray, but don't nobody block him. He's still family. This is just to get him to hop up on a panel. This is just to get him for a debate. Dundada wants to debate with somebody. I got open dates for November 16th, and I got an open date for November 17th. We all know Dundada rock with Loma. We know he rocking with Canelo. So he wants smoke. Someone please get his man the smoke. Hit my email if you want to set it up. If you got my number, hit my number. But I need Dundada to finally get smoke with somebody, bro. It's been too many back and forths. Y'all say that he don't want smoke, that he ducking, that he ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? He say, what's up? So there we go. We're trying to set up a debate for Dundada. Now, with that being said, let me get to Dundada's question. Because after Teach dropped this, Dundada say, KO, please make a video about Bam moving down and Junto moving up. I was going to. But then I hollered at my brother Elder. And Elder was like, knockout, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. And we talked about it. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it. They already had that debate done. I saw that shit already. Jake Paul will not, you know what I'm saying, be mentioned on this channel no more on a debate, bro. I already did that shit for Kyle. I'm not doing that for no one, bro. No one. But to answer the question about Jesse Bam Rodriguez, right? I thought the same thing. But then I remembered and I was reminded by my brother L Dub Boxing. I was reminded Josh Franco is Jesse Bam Rodriguez's blood brother. And he fights at 115. What they're doing is they're trying to make it to where Josh Franco can go get that 115 spot. So Josh Franco is going to try to unify that division, fight the fights at 115. Bam is going to fight the fights at 112, and they're going to start moving up at the same time. Bam down, get all them belts. Josh Franco going to be campaigning 115, trying to get those belts. We're going to move up to 118 while Bam move up to 115. Basically, he don't want to fight his brother. And with him being the WBC champion and his brother being the WBA champion about to fight for the super belt, they was going to be they was going to block each other from being able to unify the division. So that's why he moved down to 112. And I ain't got no issue with it. All right, peace out, Dundada. But yeah, man, so that's what I think of it, bro. To answer your question, teacher, I'm cool with it. I thought that too. I'm like, bro, why he moving down as soon as Junto move up? That shit look like a duck, bro. But then it was explained to me what the play is and what they trying to do. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get off on. I made it and everything. And I was talking about the shit in the chat. And the video was uploading. Then when I hollered at L-Dub, or he hollered at me because he was in somebody's chat. And we was talking. I believe it was over at the boxing section, if memory serves me correctly. You know what I'm saying? It was over at the boxing section. And L-Dub put me on game, let me know what was up. And so, yeah, I was like, all right, I'm going to get off Bam. Because y'all know I rock with Bam. But damn it, bro, I don't like how that shit look. Don't move down when Junto is moving up. Don't do me like that, bro. Don't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? But then it made sense, with his brother and shit. So I ain't do that. I don't want to put cases of jackets on nobody that they don't deserve. But this Terrence Bud Crawford shit, though, I ain't even emptied out my clip. Like, bro, the man said, bro, Terrence Crawford said in his IG live, bro, while I got just a little bit of time, I got to talk to somebody about this shit. Because I talked to my wife about it. She'd be like, yeah, baby, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I got to talk to y'all so y'all can tell me if I'm tripping. Bud Crawford said that he started talking to Team Spence in May, bro. He said he started talking. Matter of fact, you know what? I got a few. You know what? Hold on. Y'all just bear with me. I got y'all. I know I said we was rapping the show, but everybody else is playing this shit and reacting to it and letting you know what they say. You know what I'm saying? They doing that shit. So why don't I do this shit too? Just for a little bit. Won't get through the whole thing. But let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me get this right. This for educational purposes, you know what I'm saying? Disclaimer, that's what this is. And let the people know, hey, man, we about to start talking. I'm going to let them know just in case any haters want to, you know what I'm saying, click the link. We about to go in on Bud now because the debate is over. There you go. Boom. Post that in case anybody lurking decides that they want some good old smoke with your boy on this topic. Then we're going to hit them with this right here. Debate. Post this on Twitter. Is over. We now are talking about Bud. There you go, Crawford. Yeah. All right, boom. Get that posted one time. Get that off of there. Sure it is. Boom. Let's go. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear that good. That's a damn ad, but I know y'all can hear it. Type in the chat if you can hear it, bro. Let me know. No, Dank, I will not leave him alone, bro. Juan says can't hear it. Young Billy, you can hear it? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it, man. Okay, everybody say yeah. Cassandra says no. Not no more. Okay, hold on. Hold on. How do I fix this? Can't hear, can't hear. Turn that up. How about now? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it, bro. Trying to make sure this is okay. T says yes. Still no. God damn, how come some of y'all can hear it, but some of y'all can't? All right. I know what I can do. I know what I can do, bro. No issue. No issue. We gonna talk about this shit for a little bit. I don't care. Let's get this going. They're connected.
Connected.
There we go. Boom. All right, here we go. We in there. Yeah. All right, here we go, bro. Let me get this right. There.
All right, so listen, y'all.
It may be off a little bit.
Give it to y'all raw and uncut. You know, I started talking.
Y'all can hear it now, I presume.
To Team Spence, I would say, and Al Hammond and them about May. You know, right after his fight. You know, just going back and forth. You know, they sending me a proposal with the interest of Spence and Crawford fight. We didn't get a contract until August, and you know, it was just kind of like a regular contract. You know, it wasn't nothing. It was initial proposal. It wasn't even a contract. It was a proposal, and Spence.
Let me stop right there, bro. Let me stop it right there, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm stopping it. He already started this shit off wrong, bro. And I told people today, or I told him yesterday, when he announced the shit, when he said, I'm about to go tell y'all the absolute truth, tune in 10 p.m. IG Live is going down. I'm about to tell y'all the actual truth. When you dealing with somebody like me, and I ain't got to show this no more because I'm playing it from my phone, bro. And y'all can all hear it, right? So let me stop sharing my screen. I told people, bro. I say, look, and I told him too. I was like, Bud, look, bro, like, you ain't a good public speaker. Number one. Number two, going out and speaking like this, you only gonna make the shit worse for yourself, dog. There's nothing that you're going to be able to say that is going to shine you in a positive light if anyone objective is listening, bro. Because you have given yourself the reputation of not telling the truth, of contradicting yourself at every turn. And it is in your best interest. Like, really think about this. Terrence Bud Crawford is going to come out to tell you some shit to try to make himself look good. He is going to come out to try to tell you some shit to make himself be shined in a positive light, and he did a horrible job of it. He was trying to do PR. He was trying to save face. And it was a bad idea because there's nothing that he can do at this point that anyone is going to be like, yeah, you talk your shit. You let us know the real. If you paying attention. And you might say, well, nah, guy, why you say that? Listen, bro, like, my logic is this. And I feel like it's very clear, very concise, and very simple. My logic is this, y'all. If you tell me that somebody is ducking you, but then you turn around and say they not ducking you and they want to fight as bad as you. If you tell me that Bob Arum is a good man and we don't know his heart and we just don't know Bob like that, but then you turn around and sue the man claiming that he is a racist. If you tell me that you don't want to fight Spence and the fight is past you, and sometimes you just let shit pass you by and you don't even want to fight no more. If you tell me that shit, but then you turn around and say that's the only fight that you want. If you do all that shit and then tell me, well, this time I'm about to tell the actual truth. Bro, my antennas is already perked up. I'm already looking at you sideways like, nah, bro, like you contradict yourself too much. You be lying too much and shit, bro. Like one thing is this and the next day is that. Why we supposed to believe that? And then to me, in my experience, bro, I'm just giving y'all my honest to God assessment, bro. This is just me. In my experience, somebody that's telling the truth ain't got to tell you that they telling the truth. They just say what it is. Like, what is the actual truth, bro? That sound like some, see, bro, what had really happened was, or I'm going to tell y'all how it really went down. I'm going to tell you the actual truth. Like, I don't believe that shit, bro. I don't believe that shit. And I seen Joe Jack earlier. And Joe Jack, we drop links over here, Joe Jack. We drop links. We host debates. You can get this smoke, bro. Just ask for the link. Don't nobody block him. Because he ain't said nothing wrong. He just stating his opinion. Ask for the link. And that's where I believe that you believe in, you know what I'm saying, narratives and shit. Like, you believe Bud Crawford. I don't believe him, Joe Jack. And I just explained to you why. Now tell me what lie I told. Did he not contradict himself in all the ways I just named? Did he not do all these things? So when he comes out and tells you that he's about to tell you the actual truth, I'm like, all right, I gave him a chance too, y'all, and we're going to get to it. I gave him a chance. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm going to listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to listen. I hope he come with facts and receipts. I'm going to listen to him. You know what I'm saying? But somebody like Bud, bro, because of your track record, you got to have receipts. You got to name names and shit. You got to make sure that you're on point. And, bro, he was not on point, which just made the shit even worse. So we just heard the first part. So that's why I was already skeptical about the shit before you even start talking. We heard the first part, and I'm going to do a part 2 to this. I'll do part 2 to this tomorrow. I'm just going to say this one thing, then I got to dip, right? The man said, he told off on himself. He said they sent me a contract in August. And then what I believe happened is when he said that shit, he realized, oh shit, I just told them that they sent me a contract in August. But shit, if I call it, if I admit that they sent me a contract in August, then people gonna know that they was trying to make the fight for this year. And so if people know that they was trying to make the fight for this year, my whole narrative that the only reason I'm taking the David Avenesian fight is because they wanted to fight next year. But if I'm telling people that they sent me a contract to fight in August, then that means they gonna know that they really was sending the contract for this year. So he hurried up and flipped that shit. He hurried up and flipped that shit. And people didn't catch that shit. They didn't catch it. So for me, bro, and I'm going to go into detail on this because I've already broken it down and listened to it many times, bro. Just to start y'all off with my train of thought and why I feel like I'm not being too harsh. I'm not being too critical. I'm keeping it real, 100% factual, using logic and common sense, bro. I thought it was capped before he even started talking because the man capped so much. The man capped so much. That's point 1. All the shit I named, bro. Point 2, he started off flipping his shit, flipping his words and all that shit off the rip. They sent me a contract in August. The contract wasn't nothing special. It was a regular contract. No, it wasn't a contract. It was a proposal. But you started talking to them in May all the way up to August. So what was y'all doing between then? Wasn't no proposals, term sheets sent back and forth. I believe he really got a contract in August and told off on himself and realized I told off on myself, so let me call it a proposal. The man didn't need to come out and do this shit, bro. But he did, and he exposed himself. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Y'all be sure to tune in. Y'all be sure to tune in. I got to hop off. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Be sure to smash the like button on y'all way off. That's just a preview, but we're going to really get into it on another time when I have more time. So I don't want to get too deep into it and then stop halfway. I'd rather stop right now and then give y'all the real shit and what I really think at another time. So y'all stay tuned to the channel, man. We're gonna break this shit all down for you. But if you don't do shit else, watch boxing. Appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy your time with your family if you got one. If not, enjoy your time by yourself. Shit, I don't know. Just have a good night. Appreciate y'all. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.